Hello, my name is Beth Brittingham, and it's an odd location for an introduction video, but if you have a life as busy as mine, then you'd pretty much kind of understand. Um, I live in Southern Illinois, Cave and Rock, Illinois to be exact, and my husband and I are full-time pastors of a wonderful church called Levy Pond Church. It is an independent church, even though my husband and I are both ordained or licensed through the Church of God as ministers and members of the Church of God. A little bit about myself. I was actually raised at Levy Pond Church. We got there when I was 8. Taught my first Sunday school class when I was 9. If that tells you how small of a church it was. And we were there growing up. My father became pastor there when I was about junior high, and I stayed there until I graduated and joined the Army. I spent 3 years in the military as a track vehicle repair, basically as a diesel mechanic, and that's where I met my husband, Troy. He's from Virginia, but I don't hold that against him. He's a little different from everybody else around here, but in an awesome and good way. We've been married for 23 years, and we have 2 amazing boys. Randall, who is 21. He is in the U.S. Army. He is stationed in Germany, but on Monday he is leaving for Kosovo to begin to help train their military to use canines in order to look for explosives. That's what my son does. And our youngest son, Ethan, is 9, and he is a massive handful. And it's very, very unique in how he sees the world and how he thinks and everything. And I do, like I said, I do have my hands full with him. I homeschool on top of full-time pastoring and full-time college student. Plus, my husband also works a full-time job as a fuel hauler. So we are constantly moving and going and doing and everything. But really, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I know it's the life that God has ordained for us and everything. But we did leave Levy Pond in 2010 and joined the Church of God. My husband answered the call to ministry in 2011, and I dragged my feet until 2012. But I did serve in leadership roles and teaching and youth pastors and things like that throughout the years. But my husband and I began the Exhorters program in 2014 and went on to ordain ministers. And then my husband went on to bishops to get his bishop's license. In 2016, we took our first pastorate at it was a revitalization hopeful in Raleigh, Illinois. It was called Restoration Church of God. And the Lord called us to pastor there from 2016 until 2020. And in February 2020, the Lord called us back to the church that I was raised in at Levy Pond, and we've been there since February 2020. COVID made pastoring different, harder, easier at the same time and everything, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I am extremely excited about this class and learning all I can learn about ministry and about preaching and about being the best pastor, the best woman of God that I can possibly be and everything. So I enjoy looking forward to the fellowship and in this class and the discussions and everything. And I hope everybody has a blessed session. Thank you.